Hi, it's me again, Christian from Microsoft. And today I'm going to show you how you can share your insights and ancoreShare reports using Microsoft Power Automate Process Flow Engine with hundreds of different destinations and connectors available, just with one mouse click. Let me show you my today's setup. I have different worksheets. So one contains pivot tables, and I want to have this product region sales table, plus I have this KPI sheet layout container, and I want to have both of these information in my Outlook as an embedded image. Okay, I'm switch over to my worksheet here, and I have prepared already my report for that, and we changed the selection from central to southern and northeast, and we execute the report. And let me split the screen so we see on the left side the report export and on the right side my Microsoft Outlook. And let me explain you what happens. So on the left side we have seen the execution of the report, then it will be sent to Microsoft Power Automate. Power Automate is getting the information and process it to my Outlook based on the recipients that I have defined in my setup before. And anytime soon, the report will be as an embedded HTML email in my emails. So let me show you that in a bigger scale here. So what we have is the report with the KPI and the current selection. And after that, we will have the table with the current selected Northeast and Southern region name. And it concludes that with the table information. Okay. Let me show you how you can create a report like that, transfer it with Power Automate just with a few mouse clicks. Okay. For that, we're going to add a new report on the screen, drag it on the dashboard. And the first step that we need to do is we need to have a Power Automate flow. And that is created here in your Power Automate environment. And you see we have already set up two flows. One is ancoreShare send HTML embedded email, or ancoreShare mail export, which means that the PDFs or the reports will be added as an attachment. Let's go and look deeper into the embedded one. So the step one is it has this part which is called manual. That is the URL that we need to call. And then for each report, because we can have multiple reports in one call, it will get the report, read the file, and then send it as email directly, and the body attached here in my Outlook email. And you see we need to have at least two different report parameters. One is recipients and the other one is subject. We can see that better when we click here on manual. We see we have here two different parameters. Let's head back here. That is this HTTP URL. We copy that, going back to our report, export settings, and instead of download, we don't need download, we go by Microsoft Power Automate, activate it, and we paste our URL that we have just created here. Then we add the parameter, and first one is recipients, and here we can type in the recipients with a semicolon separated, or as I have prepared already, we can have it as a variable. And this is our first parameter, and the second parameter is the subject line. And of course we can have as many parameters as we want, and the subject line we call it our KPI report. All right, so for now that means the system knows exactly that the report that you're creating will be exported to Microsoft Power Automate to that particular Power Automate flow, and this flow will get the report and send it to the recipients directly as an embedded image. Okay, let's head back. Report elements. So right now our report is empty, so there is no element. Let's add the first element. The first element was the image of my layout container. I edit here, apply. And the second one was the table from my pivot tables worksheet. There we go. And we won't have it just 50%, but we want to have it 100% in width, so that it is the same width as our report is. And there we go. What we have seen is that the report has a black background and the table has an opacity. Okay, so to accomplish that, we can go to report settings and change the page background color to black. And for the table, we need to remove the background colors so that the black background is visible there. Okay, we'll do this with a few mouse clicks here. It's called the column styles designer, and there we go. We call it the header style. Doesn't need any fill color, but the font color will be white, and the body style of the table, we don't need to change this, but we want to change the fill color, and the font color goes white. Okay, and of course we won't have the gray cell line, but we will have white cell lines. Yes, and there we go. That's it. And now what we need to do is switch from Adobe PDF to HTML and execute the report. Okay, going to split my screen again, remove the old report, and it happens the same as before. Export, transfer it to Microsoft Power Automate, and the process flow engine will send it to my Outlook client. And there we have it. And that was how to use Microsoft Power Automate to share your ancoreShare reports with hundreds of different connectors. See you soon and goodbye.